Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue our flight into the starry night of one Chinese expression to another. Normally, these expressions are made up of 4 characters. 4 characters sometimes are enough, a lot of times are enough to make a unit of meaning, to make sense of things. So last time we introduced 兵不厌诈. It's in a battlefield. You can do whatever unethical moves to trick your enemies into believing something that's fake, or trick them so that you can outmaneuver them. So this 兵不厌诈 was often used in today's contemporary situation in competition, like you come up tricking your competitor. And 诈 is continuing today in 敲诈勒索. 敲诈勒索 are an expression that's pretty busy because it's a 4 action verbs, and we use 4 action verbs together to mean something. We have knock in the front, and we have scam in the middle, and then we have harness and cable or roping in. So knock, left and right side. The right side means your hand. This structure is simplified hand symbol, and this top portion, it looks like a key, right? So it's like you're using something. So hand using a device, and the left side means 高. This came from the image of buildings, at least 2-story high, right? So you have something stacking up on top of another. That means it's higher, it's taller, it's towering over you. So that's the sense of 高. And so the left is a sound maker. It sounds like a 敲, right? It's 高, the sound maker. The right side is the hand with a tool. So together it means knock, knock, knocking. Okay, so you knock somebody and then you scam. So this is the same, right? You're verbally telling something not true and surprise them. Like 诈 is like all of a sudden surprise them. So scamming. And 勒, so the left side means leather. Well, we're not going to go into deep, like why the symbol is leather, but it's a symmetrical structure, right? It's one of the beautiful characters in Chinese that got almost decorative just by the look of the character, right? And the leather is the meaning maker, and the right side is also the meaning maker. This means force. We've seen that a lot of times, right? Your strength or muscle, so you're muscling leather something, right? So that means harness, because oftentimes on especially horse, we try to harness, we try to take control of the horse, right? It's a wild animal. You try to take control of the horsepower by using this leather trappings over the horse, so you can control it with force. So that's the kind of action that you're harnessing some pretty powerful animal and contained beings, right? So that's the harness. 锁. Okay, so this is the character here. Can you kind of see what that looks like? It's again symmetrical, but because symmetrical is more like a picturesque, it's easy on the eye but difficult to write out, right? So eventually it becomes this sort of symmetrical, but it lost its beauty in this sense of how picturesque that is. But this one came from the top portion and the bottom portion of this structure, means the tree, or here used as the wood. And then we have knots. So the wood knots, right? And these curvy things means like they are contained, they are together, they're one unit. So wood knotted, like actually it's like a string together. I guess these can mean strings as well. So stringed together woods, that is some big structure back then. So it's not like a rope, it's a bigger rope, I guess, rope that tied with wood. So it's I use the word as cable, I'm not sure. It's just a big rope. So you are roping and harnessing with leather, right? Leather, wood, and you're knocking somebody with force, probably hand, right? And you're verbally scamming somebody. So 敲诈勒索. Each of the verb seems like you're doing something full of actions. Well, in English, it's simply blackmail. This is a big contrast of the two language, because they're talking about 敲诈勒索 in 4 Chinese characters, 4 action verbs we're using, by force, by verb, by leather roping and wood roping, try to get somebody in, right? That's simply in English blackmail, this harmless looking noun, right? If you know the meaning, you probably know, okay, you're blackmailing somebody, but it's simply a color plus a noun, a male. It really, I guess they reach the same goal, but the action verbs in Chinese are is probably amplifies the sense of you do all sorts of things verbally or by force, try to trick somebody in, try to capture them. So it's kind of trapping somebody. And so here I put a picture of one of the ancient roped bridge to depict the sense of 锁. So this is kind of 锁. You have two, just like the two side to protect the middle portion, that's roping together this wood and hanging over between 2 cliffs, I guess, this hanging bridge formed by ropes and wood. So that's the 锁. And 敲诈勒索 is today's blackmail. All right, cash into the currency of thinking, but just one word a day. I'm Sophie, see you another day.